I'm about to ruin this painting, and you're about to see it here on camera. I've just started a new painting here, one of my many experiments with different media. I had it all set up, everything was looking good, everything was rendered right. And then I realized, well, it's kind of lacking emotion. And emotion is what it's all about. And I recall something I learned back in the 90s, 80s from a teacher, a really great teacher. He used to teach at the League, I think he still does, in New York. And I said, I've got this really good painting going on, but I'm thinking about changing it. Should I risk it? Should I risk ruining the whole thing just for my little experiment instead of going through a lot of roughs, which drives me a little nuts sometimes? He says, yeah, you should do it. What I want is a sense of light coming down. And to me, that means lighter up here and darker down here. So that's what I'm going to try to do. So we're going to mix up some darker paint. And we're going to start down here. This is straight watercolor down here. So watch it get ruined. But the funny thing is, when I take chances like this, and this is what I encourage you guys to do, is it worth it? The answer to me is almost always yes. Because I think it's going to be anything but ruined when we get done looking at it here. This is what you do when you're a crazy artist. You ruin things. I have pictures I've shot of this thing before this moment here, so you'll get a chance to see what it looked like before this moment occurred here, which I know you're all looking forward to. And the rest of this, I'm just gonna go with a lighter color right here, and put it over everything that's on the top part of this painting right here. I'll be able to see through what I did, but still, it's kind of traumatic, you know. You guys know what I mean. So does Hound Dog. Hound Dog sitting over there on the couch. Insert shot of hard. Slowly. So once I get this down, silence animal. Once I get this down to when it looks like what I want, which is light pouring in, then I'm going to start the rendering process over again. And boy, I can't wait. Hopefully I'll nail it this time instead of having to ruin it 3 or 4 times, which is not an impossible occurrence with me. Because if I just render it according to the photo here, it's just going to look ordinary. This is not in direct light. This is in diffuse light. This is in more or less shadow during daytime. There's no direct sunlight hitting here. So it produces kind of a blah effect. So the lighting is everything. Just think of it as lighting on a object. Any object. It could be, for all I care, this could be a cube or a square or whatever the spit. Okay, so we're going to push this a little more here. I think when this stuff dries, I'll be able to see what I did here. So I won't have to entirely go over it again. See, that's how you ruin a painting right there. And I encourage you all to ruin yours too. No, it still needs a lot more light. No, we're going to cover it all up. May the Lord forgive me. Good thing I kept the tracing I did of this right here, where I transferred it onto. It wasn't a tracing; it was a Xerox blow up. Yeah. By the way, there's some good news in the Dude household. We just acquired a tortoise. We found him out in the desert. He was lost, alone, crying for help. A cry in the wilderness. Well, never let it be said the Dude ignores a cry in the wilderness. So tortoise is now in our backyard. And he's already liking me because he walked up to me when he saw lettuce in my hand. lettuce had nothing to do with it. Okay, that's as far as I'm going to take it here, okay? If I go any farther, I'm gonna list in a padded route. So you can see what I'm doing here. It's not complex, but my original plan for it, which I thought I could get away with, is not intact. It's gone. If you're risk averse, get a job sweeping floors. But who knows? Maybe that's gotten more treacherous these days too. Okay, so we got a blue thing, we got a orange thing. That's our transitions right there, our transition color. I like the spectrum going on here. This thing originally had a pink, bluish color scheme, and now that's gone. I'm going to try to get some of the pink back, because I just so happen to like. Is that going to be enough? Yeah, we'll leave it like that for right now. So the results, when this is done, will be posted in due time. Okay, so we'll see it for the next installment of Let's Ruin a Painting with Steve Root.